Before I came to Yaoundé, the name sounded so innocent, orderly, and disciplined in terms of traffic. But the embassy just called me that I should come for my passport.
It's a good news. Visa for the next Central African country has been approved. If you guess right in the comment,
Hello from Yaoundé, Cameroon. It is 9 a.m. local time here. So if you are in my time zone, good morning to you. But if you are outside my time zone, and depending on what time you are seeing this video, good afternoon and good evening to you. It has been a wonderful couple of days in Yaoundé already. I'm getting ready for the next Central African country. Could you guess? Yeah, you can drop a guess in the comments. But yeah, as the days are approaching to get into another Central African country, I need to get the bike ready. Everything is fine basically, but just want to take it out, get it washed, and have the engine oil changed. Those are the main things that I would love to do on the bike today. And aside that, it's been a week since I dropped my passport for a visa, and today is the day to collect the passport. And so I am hopeful that visa is approved and then we can get into that country. I'm supposed to be at the embassy at I think between 12 and 2 p.m. today. So I just want to get out there and get a bike serviced, and then maybe I can ride around town and see a few things before midday, get to the embassy, pick the passport, and then come back. And that's basically how things are going to go for me today. As usual, those two flags behind, red, gold, green, black star where I am from, green, red, yellow with a yellow star where I am currently.
it looks like it's rain. It showered a little bit. Bike is a bit wet, but yeah, it's okay. This right indicator, I've squeezed through a couple of narrow spaces, so I'm sure it got hooked to something and then it squeezed it out of the brace in there. Yeah, so as I go, I'll just find a place to fix it as well.
Let's get the gate open. Oh. Thank you very much. Yes, please. I'll squeeze through. Yeah. Because I'll be squeezing through narrow spaces. And that hurt my right indicator. So I live in the premises of Itong Ibe Baptist Church. And they have a hospital space here as well. So a lot of people come here on a regular basis. It also has a mini market in the compound. It has a school. So it's kind of a busy place. I'm hoping we could get a total service station around and then we get things worked out. Before I came to Yaoundé, the name sounded so innocent, orderly, and disciplined in terms of traffic. But my goodness, you just saw what happened when I was trying to enter the road. Motor taxis are a lot in the city, and the chaos is on a different level. It's a nice city, to be honest, but I keep saying that in cities where motor taxis are allowed in Africa, for example, most places are very, very chaotic. And you always have to be 1000% alert. Otherwise, it will get ugly. So let's check with this Total fuel station here if they can help me change the oil. They should be able to do that. Yeah, right here. Good morning, sir. I want to change my oil. Is that? Sorry? You speak English? Yeah. No, I have oil filter. I brought one in my bag. So we remove the plate and then we change it. So we came in to get the engine oil, 6,500. So we bought 3 liters. But yeah, let's go pour the old oil out and then put in the new one. Okay, so we spent pretty much all the time trying to service the bike, and now the embassy has called that I should come for my passport. So basically, after the servicing of the bike, I sat to grab something to eat, and I spent the time reading. I forgot myself I was reading, and pretty much it didn't go as I planned. I thought by the time I finished going around the city, I could get to the embassy, but now they have gone ahead to call because I delayed. So I have to actually race to the embassy and pick my passport, then I can carry on from there. So this area of Yaoundé is called Biyemasi, and it's full of local markets. Very busy and colorful. But definitely, before we get to the embassy, we'll pass few landmarks, especially the reunification monument. It should be somewhere on the way to the embassy. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll see it. If I'm intentional with it, I may have to pass there then so that I can see it. And if I don't get to see anything else, at least we've seen the National Reunification Monument. I want to also see the Independence Square of Cameroon, and also the Cameroon National Museum, which used to be the presidential palace. At least those should do. The sun is really, really beaming this afternoon and it is hot. Driving in Yaoundé. Crazy. They can just stop in the middle of the road, you know, carelessly. They don't even care. You honk and nobody minds you. We are just an interesting people. So at some point last week when I went to submit my application for the visa, I was finding my way to go get a bank and get some money. I met these guys on the street and they stopped me. What was the reason? They were more like city task force guys, and that I needed a special permit to ride my bike in Yaoundé. I told them, look, I entered this country legally through the borders. The immigration officers, the customs officers saw this bike and permitted it to be here, all the way from the north, here in the south. Nobody stopped me to talk about what you're talking about. And they were like, well, it applies only in Yaoundé. It may not apply in other cities, but what we're telling you applies only here. I was like, okay, if that's the case, you are now telling me. I don't know why your officers at the borders did not tell me when I get to Yaoundé, I'll face you people. So show me your office. Now I have an appointment with the embassy and I cannot just let you have me and waste my time. So let me come to your office. But they were also not able to show me any office. And I realized, I don't know if they were being genuine, talking about special permit for motorcycles in Yaoundé, but they did not approach it very well. So I had to talk to them to let me go, and then later I'll get to their office to look for that permit. But what made me doubt, it's only in Yaoundé that they are asking for that and not other cities, which is kind of surprising, really. And they were actually charging me 20,000 CFA. Imagine that. I told them I just could not afford that amount of money. And I'm not afraid to come to your office to come and get the paper legally. Follow the right processes to get the paper. We ended it there and I left. It's a bit rugged here, and so cars are finding it difficult to climb up. Okay, I think I should just race to go and pick this passport, and then afterwards I can come back to do any other thing.
It's a good news. Visa for the next Central African country has been approved. If you guess right in the comment which country we shall be flying next, I will duly acknowledge you in the next episode by reading your comment. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Share your thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode. God's grace and peace. Bye for now.